Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll be talking about the problems that's plaguing the TSMC semiconductor factory in Arizona. Please remember to like and subscribe. Alright, let's get right into it. Issue number 1. Different perceptions of human value. TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Corporation, is first and foremost an Asian company. And in Asia, there's something different about the way human lives are valued. In Asian countries such as Taiwan, China, Japan, Korea, and so forth, the majority of the population, live in very urban areas. And so when you step out of your house, every day, there's millions of people all around you at all times. And so when this is the situation, human lives are no longer seen as precious and valuable, but rather a burden and competition amongst each other. For business owners and employers, they view human capital as a necessary evil rather than something to cherish and nurture. Any single job will have hundreds and thousands of applicants, and so they always get the pick of who they want to be working for their company. As a result, the employees are not respected whatsoever and are simply operating costs. Alright, issue number 2, different safety standards. Because TSMC is doing a massive construction, and as I mentioned in the previous section, there is a total disregard for human lives, the safety standards are completely different from what the TSMC personnel are used to. In Taiwan, construction workers are treated as one of the lowest employed professions. What this means for Taiwanese companies is that there's never a shortage of construction workers, and they do not wish to pay the construction workers any more than what's minimally required. And in terms of safety, they absolutely do not want to spend a cent more to ensure the safety of its workers, because again, they view humans as an expendable capital and treat them as such. So as a result, the safety standards that the Americans are used to enjoy under the protection of state and federal laws are not respected at all by TSMC, and as such, place no emphasis on making the workers happy. Alright, let's get into the next issue. Wrong intentions for TSMC. For TSMC, constructing a fabrication factory in the high-cost United States locations simply makes no economic sense whatsoever. It costs the TSMC 5 times more money to construct the same factory as it did in Taiwan or China. And for TSMC, a for-profit company, the only reason it's building this factory is because of pressures from the United States government. While the government did hand out billions of subsidies, TSMC does not want to be here. Think about it. Why would a business build a high-cost location just to sell the products at the same price it did when it was in a low-cost location? And so the fact of the matter is, it is the United States government pressuring TSMC to build a factory here because of the threat from China. If a Chinese invasion of Taiwan comes true, all of United States military's semiconductor needs, such as guidance chips or missiles, avionics or fighter jets, or any other integrated circuit needs, will be entirely compromised. Alright, let's get into the next issue, water needs. Another very interesting part about the site selection of Arizona is the fact that semiconductor fabrication factories require a lot of water. And when you think of Arizona, I'll bet the first image that comes to mind isn't waterfalls and rivers flowing with massive quantities of water. It's a desert. And the only reason why TSMC is there is because Arizona gave the most subsidies. If you remember the previous sections, they're not looking to build this for business or investment purposes. They're building this because of pressures from the United States government. And so the TSMC wants to minimize as much as possible the cost it has to incur in setting up factories in the United States. It would be very interesting to see what the water situation will come about, because Arizona is a dry place, and semiconductors, the manufacturing of them, requires a lot of water. We'll see what happens when the semiconductor factories are online and the water usage is beyond expected. Alright, let's get into the next and final issue. Need more money. Money is the international language that transcends barriers, and I think is the only thing that could keep this project going. The more money that's poured into this project, both from TSMC and the United States government, the more likely that it will succeed. However, at the time of this video, TSMC is trying to bring in Taiwanese workers, Taiwanese construction workers, to help build the factories. This, of course, angered many of the trade unions from the United States, such as the plumbers, framers, electricians, and so forth. And with more money, if both sides get more money, I think everyone would call it a day and go home. So as long as the US government continues to funnel more money into this project, I believe the fabrication factories will be able to complete. Alright, that's it for my video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.